Alright, hey, it's Meg here. I'm sitting here in my RAV4 Prime. I've got it all packed up and ready to go for tomorrow's race, alright, to put the stuff in the pit. So I've changed the plans again. We're just going to go there in the morning and drop everything off. We've got, I think registration opens at 7, and you can start putting your stuff in the pits at 7. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wake up at like 6:30 or something, put my gear on, alright? Put most of my gear on, like put my knee pad. I have to put my knee pads on first because I have to wear my knee pads because my knee pads are underneath my pants, okay? So I have to I can't put them on unless I take my pants off. So those will go on, all right? And then I'll put my jersey and all that good stuff. And then we'll go. I've got the light B on the carrier, all right, the moto jack rack. We're gonna go drive everything over there at 7 o'clock. All right, and they're gonna have a big opening in the fence, and then I'm gonna take the generator, a box, like a stool with my charger in it. Okay, and then I'll bring a micro USB cable because my generator has a USB charger on it too, so we can if I need to charge the camera, all right, my helmet camera, all right. I only got 2 cameras, and I think they might last the whole race, but I might have to switch one at least, you know. And when I switch it, if I'm back to the pits, I could throw it on the chargers too. So, and then we could have. I got my backpack with my Camelback in it, so I can drink water. Okay, I'm gonna try. And then after that, we're gonna go park somewhere. All right, we'll find parking somewhere in town, and then, well, yeah, we'll drop the light B off. Obviously, we'll drop the light B off in the pits, and then I'll walk down to the thing. Well, I'll get something in town to eat, because I remember last time I was hungry. I was hungry before the race started, so all the registration and all that stuff, the pit setup starts at 7. But the race doesn't really start until 10. We start lining up at 9, all right? And I remember when I was waiting to race, well, one, I was miserable because it was freaking wet and rainy. What is it? I was really hungry. I was hungry before the race. And I had to go pee before the race too. So I don't know what I gotta do. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna down like a Gatorade bottle before I take off on the race. Or one, okay. I will hydrate tonight, all right? I'm going to hydrate tonight to the point where my pee starts turning clear again, all right? Because I'm not going to lie, it was pretty yellow earlier. That means you're dehydrated, okay? So the weather's pretty dry here is what I'm going to say. And hopefully it stays that way tomorrow. All right, I've got the cover on the light B just in case it rains. I'm looking at the sky right now. I don't see any freaking clouds. It was hella windy earlier, but it's not anymore, all right? And yeah, so I got the cover on the light B just in case it rains, all right? Supposedly, it's supposed to rain tonight sometime, like, or early in the morning. And then by the time, like, all the pit setup and all that stuff, but by the time registration opens, the raining will stop. That's what I want to say, all right? Which is good. That's a good thing because it won't be as dusty on the course. So that's actually a good thing. And we'll have more traction also. So that should help also. Just as long as we don't have like a torrential downpour like last time, that should be fine. I don't mind racing in a little bit of wet, you know. That's actually a good thing, but not when it's like all yucky and wet like last time, dude. It was horrible. Okay, but I think the conditions are favorable. All right, we'll be able to do it. It might be kind of cold. We may have reduced range, but I'm keeping the batteries in the car tonight, all right? And I want to try to keep the car as warm as I can. Like, I'll warm it up every once in a while. All right, my RAV4 Prime is charged pretty well already, so I can leave it on the whole night and it'll keep the inside warm. Okay, if it gets pretty cold out here now. It gets into like the 30s, all right? Yeah, so that's the scoop. Oh, we almost made it. There's a guy trying to ride this mini bike up this hill. So yeah, so that's the plan. So we were gonna ride there. We're gonna drive there in the morning. All right, we're not gonna ride there. and then we're gonna drop everything off at the pits. All right, I'm pitting with my buddy Tom. All right, from the Bar Forum. I raced with him last year. He's racing like in like the other class though, the gas bikes class. All right, I'll be racing in the electric class. So I don't know what the course is going to be like. I heard stuff about a lot of rocks. Okay, but that was the pro, expert, and amateur racing. Okay, so I don't know what our course is going to look like, the red loop. All right. The important thing to know is how long it is. All right, and I don't know how long it is. They don't tell. They don't tell you until the riders meeting. It's just right before the race, so it's just like, okay, well, but hopefully we can do one lap. All right, I'm pretty sure we can finish one lap no matter how long it is, but the question is, can we finish the third lap? That's the question, because we're gonna start off with one full battery. We're gonna drain it, right, and we're gonna put it on the charger, and then we're gonna start off with another full battery. So I'm pretty much guaranteed that we'll get the first and second laps done. And then the third lap, I'm not sure. It depends on how much power we can put back into that battery. Is the problem. Okay, so I think my strategy will be, I will take the first lap very conservatively. All right. Plus, I don't really know the course, so it's always good to take the first lap conservatively. The purpose of the race is to finish. All right, bro. I want to finish this time. I don't care. I'm pretty sure if I finished, I will get a trophy. All right. Because you would need multiple battery packs to finish this race. All right, there's no way around it. Right, the only guy that finished last year was Ted on the Cape Calc. Yeah, so it was Ted on the Cape Calc, and he had like multiple batteries. Like, he knew what to do. So we're gonna kind of copy Ted, is what I'm gonna say. All right, can we beat Ted? Dude, that's a stretch right there. I will try to give Ted a run for his money, but the goal, okay, the primary objective tomorrow is to finish the race. All right, finish your 3 laps, Hades Omega, and then on the red loop. And then your secondary objective is to try to beat Ted, okay? But no promises. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat Ted. He's riding a Cape Calc. I've ridden one of those. It's a pretty good bike, all right? It's a very expensive bike also. And Ted's Calc is very, very expensive. So it's more expensive than a regular Calc because it has like dirt bike components on it. That's what I say, okay? But yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun seeing what other riders there were. I think there were supposed to be 4 of us. There's this, one of them was Douglas Newshart. I think he's the guy that had the electric motion bike last time. I'll have to watch my video. But yeah, I think he had an electric motion trials bike, okay? But unless he can change the batteries on that, I don't know if he'll be able to finish the race, man. That's the only way you're going to finish this race, if you can change the batteries. Or if your bike can go like 100 miles. Good luck finding a dirt bike they could do that, right? Yeah, because even the gas bikes, they have to put gas in their bikes. They'll run out of gas on this race if they don't put gas in their bikes. So that's why you gotta have a pit crew and stuff. So this time Hades Omega is gonna do it. Well, Hades Omega kind of thought about it, and you know what we're racing is basically a hare scramble. Is what we're racing. That's what it is. Hare scrambles are generally like an hour and a half. All right. Some easier hare scrambles are like an hour. All right. But yeah, hare scramble is like an hour and a half. And that's my guess. That's how long we'll be out there, an hour and a half. About like half an hour. Yeah, pretty much half an hour a lap. That's what I'm thinking. That sounds about right. But it's dependent on how long the course is. Hopefully the course isn't very long. I hope not. Last year it was, they said like 9 to 15 miles or something, and they said it was like 14 miles. I was like, oh shit, well, that doesn't help us at all. And I was looking at the map, and it's like, man, it looks kind of long. I'm like, I don't know. We'll see what they say. And I have my GPS, and I can keep track of the miles. But yeah. And then there's the cold weather too. So we'll see what's up, man. But we got the charger this time, so we're gonna charge. We're gonna swap batteries and charge. Okay, hopefully that'll do the trick. All right, because I only got 2 batteries. I wish I had a 3rd battery. Hades Omega's kind of kicking himself in the ass for selling his 60-volt battery. All right, but I don't think that battery would help too much either. The bike would be really slow too. Okay, yeah. So that's the plan for tomorrow. So this is like my little pre-race vlog. All right, and what Hades Omega plans to do. All right, this is the planning phase of the AR. All right, like what was supposed to happen. All right, and then what really happened, is going to be the next part of the video. Look forward to it. Hades Mega out. Good luck, Hades Mega, tomorrow. Alright, hey, Hades Mega here. And it's the morning of the race, so here we go. We're gonna I got the light be loaded up in the back. I got all my pit stuff back there. We're gonna go drop it off at the pits right now, and then I'm gonna go park the vehicle at the EV charger, then walk on down back to the pits. All right, that's the plan. It is freaking cold right now, man. It's like 37 degrees. I just stepped outside. I was like, this seems like I went out to use the porta-john, you know, and it wasn't that cold. And then it just seemed to have gotten colder. I don't know, maybe I've been outside for a while, you know, and it's just sapping the heat out of my body. But you can see my RAV4 says it's 37 degrees, and there's a little frosty symbol right there. Yeah, it's freaking cold, all right? I left my RAV4 on the whole night too, so it almost went through the whole battery to keep it warm. So let's say, all right? But yeah, this is it. All right, so I'll get a video of the pit set up. I'll try to keep my camera in the pit, and we'll get some videos from the pit, and yeah, so good luck, Hades and Mega. But the conditions look good. It doesn't look like it rained at all last night, like the forecast said. Maybe if it rained, I was asleep or something, you know. But it was pretty damn windy, and it's pretty damn cold right now. If the conditions are like yesterday, then it'll be perfect. Okay. It'd be nice if it did rain a little bit to keep the dust down. Yeah. I might ride with my jacket in the beginning, man. I don't know. The race doesn't start till 10 o'clock though, so it probably gonna be warmer, but I definitely probably want to bring a jacket just in case. So I got a pit, you know, I could put stuff there. Let's do it. All right, Hades Mega out. All right, here we are at Main Street. We're not at Main Street. We're at where the pit row is, and as you can see, there's a bunch of vehicles there already unloading stuff. All right, there you go. There's some people loading up their stuffs. Lots of people. All right, haha, a little bonus clip here. So now that we're gonna go racing, I'm gonna go plug my RAV4 into the charger after I turn it off. All right, but yeah, I got here with 8 miles of range left. All right, pretty much. I don't know, maybe like 10 miles. Yeah, maybe like 10 miles. What is that? That's probably like 15% charge. Yeah, but yeah, there's a EVSC right here. Da-da-da. It works out camping in Virginia City with the RAV4. Now ideally, you know, it would be even better if you can get a RV campsite with a 1450 thing, but it's okay. Yep, it's so cold. It's snowing right now. It's snowing. There's like really not that many clouds in the sky, but it's like, yeah, it's snowing a little bit. It's probably coming from over here, but it's okay. It's just a little bit of snow. No big deal. See right there. It's starting to melt already though. So that's how cold it is, guys. Okay, that is odd. It is charging with the Tesla destination charger, but not this Clipper Creek EVSE. That's really strange. It's just power fault. I don't know what happened here. You broke it, Berlin. I used it yesterday, it was fine, but it seems to be charging it fine now, so as you can see. All right, well, there you go. So if you manage to charge your RAV4 every day, and you can go to the campsite and live in a nice luxury warmed cabin overnight. All right, or in the hotel RAV4 Prime. All right, Hades Mega out. But without burning any gasoline, might add. All right. All right, hey, I'm walking from the pits. I'm walking to the pits right down yonder, and it's freaking cold, man. So it was 38 degrees. My RAV4 said it was frosty. Careful, it might be icy. And it just started snowing in the parking lot a bit. So, yeah. It's really cold, so one problem, so it's not, at least it's not raining, but we got to deal with the cold. Sorry, I'm kind of silhouetted here, but yeah, so this cold, I tried to keep the batteries as warm as possible. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything to put around the batteries to keep them warm, but yeah, we're gonna have reduced range because of this cold weather. All right, definitely. Just like last year, it'd probably be even worse. So it's gonna be a battle. So what I'm gonna say. So we gotta try to keep that battery warm until yeah, probably keep it in the sun. The sun is up, so that's good. It should be warming up. I think by 10 o'clock, it should be good. It should be warmer than this. It's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be in like the 50s or 60s today. So good temperature to be riding out there. You know, you won't get too hot, but yeah. All right, get to the pits. Gotta go set it up. All right, there it is. Arriving at the pits. Okay, here we are. Welcome to Virginia City Grand Prix 2022 pits. The Hades Omega Moto Racing pits right here. Right? So here we got the bike right here, and then I got my generator with my charger and my spare battery. Okay, well, it's not going to be a spare battery because we're going to need it. So there's a battery in that bike. We're going to start with the big battery, and then so the first lap I'm gonna try to take it conservative. I'm gonna try to conserve that battery as much as possible because I don't know how long we're gonna be out there, and I don't know what kind of charge we're gonna be able to put back in the battery with this thing. All right, this thing charges at a maximum of 12 amps, so I think it should be fine. It's really cold today, so I don't think the charger will overheat or anything because this thing has problem charging when it's like super high. I wish I had somebody that could watch it, you know, but yeah, when we come here, we'll just so right now it's topping off this battery right here. All right, I fully charged it when I was at home, but it's topping it off right now. So I had the batteries inside the RAV4 this morning, so they're nice and warm, but it's really cold right now, so I'll try to keep the battery in the sun to keep it warm. I'll probably turn the bike around, but yeah, so here's my charging station. We're just gonna, I'll probably pit right here, maybe. I don't know. The pit entrance is right here. It goes through here, and then it spits you out over there. So I'm probably gonna ride down this first row here, stop at the garbage can here, and then pull the battery out, and then swap it, fire the generator up, throw it on there. So I'm pretty much gonna only have this thing on for one lap, anyways. So, because I'm not going to go out for a fourth lap. You could if you want to. That's what they said. But I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I do not want to push this bike back here like I did last year. It sucked. And yeah, so I got a water pack here, so I don't have to take my helmet off and drink. And I got some hydration stuff, chair, some basic tools, and yeah, and that's it. And I am pitting with these guys here. Tom from Barf. And they're riding a Husky and a Yamaha. There we go. But I'll be racing in the electric bike race, so probably what's going to wind up happening is if all goes to plan, I'll finish earlier than these guys, and then I'll just hang out here and I'll be their pit crew for the rest of the race. Hopefully, I'm thinking we'll probably only be racing half the time. The race is 3 hours long, but we only got like 1.5 hours. So let's go take a walk around the pits and see what everybody else is setting up. Let's see if we can find any electric bikes. All right, here we go. Okay, so one of the problems I had last year, it was really cold and my GPS did not work. Okay, this time I bought better batteries. All right, I bought the best batteries for my GPS as much as possible, and it has a full charge right now, and it looks like it's operating fine. So we got to try to keep our devices warm because batteries don't like to stay cold. That's what I'll say. All right, but it's running fine right now. It's got a full charge, so yeah. All right, so I'll be able to go out there and get some tracks for you guys, so you guys can see when I'm riding or on the maps. And another important thing about having the GPS, on my bike is I can tell how much time I've been out there. All right, it tells you how much time you've been moving, how much time has elapsed, and it has a trip odometer. All right, so in the Hollister Hills Wild Wabbit race, I ran 22 miles and the bike almost ran out of power. So that's going to tell you something. We're probably going to get less than 22 miles of range today because it's cold right now. All right, so we got to try to keep these batteries warm. I might try to, I'll flip the bike around. Yeah, I'll flip the bike around to keep the battery in the sun in a bit, but yeah, I'm trying to keep it as warm as possible. Another thing I could have probably done is brought a blanket. Yeah, brought a blanket or a sleeping bag or something and put the battery inside a blanket. But for now, we're just gonna, you know, keep the battery in the sun. All right, yes, we got. Okay, so it looks like we're charging at 1 amp right now. I've got it turned up all the way and it's still charging at 1 amp. So that means this battery is pretty much full. It's at 83 volts. All right, yeah, so we're just, this one is almost full right now. I'm gonna throw this one on the charger real quick. So that one is super full. We want to start with a really fully charged battery, right? Because we need as much range as we can today. This is a Grand Prix race, so it's gonna be long. Also, another thing I brought is a USB charging cable because I've got a USB charger on my generator and I could use that to charge my camera. All right, I brought 2 cameras with me that I'll be using during the race. And if one of them dies, and I have to switch while out there, I'll leave it here for 1 lap and then charge it. But I think two cameras should be enough for the whole race. All right, let's go. Okay, another thing, I got a drink station right here. So all I got to do is, so I got it hung up here on the tent here. All right, it'll also help keep this leg down too, so that's a good thing, just in case the wind blows. But yeah, all I have to do is get off the bike and just go grab this guy and then take a sippy sip, kind of like this. Ah, refreshing. And I could do it with my helmet on. It's probably going to be kind of like this, you know, type of thing. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm just gonna guzzle as much water as I can out of the Camelback when I get into the pits, and then back on we go. All right, let's go. All right, let's take a walk through the pits. Maybe we'll take a walk during the race if I get done early before these guys. But yeah, you probably won't see all these bikes here. See if we can find any electric bikes. TX 300, fancy bikes.
No, the reason what I was saying is you said they're raw bottles. They're raw bottles. Now they bought one bike and stuff.
Oh, look at this thing. Old KX. Yeah. It's shiny.
PTSD out there. Yeah.
Alright, so far we just kind of got bikes in here. Everybody's all set up quite yet. I haven't seen a single electric bike yet. I know there's going to be at least 4 electric bikes. You gotta look for the plates. I'd say 900 for sure. But I don't see any 900 plates yet. Alright, well that's it. That's pretty much it. It's kind of small. Whoa, it's a DR350. Yeah, it's DR350. Okay, so the announcers just said that they're gonna start staging us, but they're gonna call the row numbers out, and then they're gonna send us up there. So Hayes Omega will be hanging out in the pits for quite a while. All right, Hayes Omega. So we're 900. We're all the way in the back, so it's gonna be a while. So chill. I just had a breakfast burrito. It was awesome. All right. There he is. There's Ted. How's it going?
Man, good to see you.
So you got the cake is back. Yeah. All right.
Looks like you did a lot of work to your bike.
Yeah. So I did a lot of prep. Hopefully it'll work out.
Yeah. There's a really nasty downhill out there, so just
yeah.
Be careful, really nasty.
Okay.
So just be ready to be.
Right, there it is. There's Ted's bike, number 900. Ted Ellswick. We raced against him last time. He beat us pretty good. So this is a Cape Calc with a lot of modifications on it. Pretty good. All right, and then we got, so far we've got 2 Surons up there. All right, and we got my Suron right here on 903. There should be another guy showing up at some point. Oh, there he is. There we go. You're Douglas, right?
Back, yeah.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's going to be too many electric bikes this year. So we've got, oh, 901, okay. So we've got Ted here on the Cape Calc. And we've got Suron here, 901. And then I guess this one is 902 right here. So we got 2 pretty stock Surons. Oh yeah, this one has a Fast Ace shock on it. No, they look pretty stock to me. They're the black Surons. Here's my Suron, Snipey, 903. Okay, there's Ted, these are the racers. And then this is Douglas here with his converted Honda here. Look, check out that rear sprocket, it's monstrous. All right, there it is. That's the lineup.
How long is it?
All right, there it is. 3 Suron Light Beasts, 1 Cape Calc, and 1 converted Honda. Converted Honda. There, Honda. There you go. That's how you. You can make an electric dirt bike from your parts. So go and do it. It's not that difficult. But yeah, it is pretty custom stuff. All right, here we go. Okay, check it out. So these are the red loop guys. All right, we're the guys riding the weirdest bikes out here. Okay, so here we got the adventure bikes right here. All right, 2 Tenares, one the big Tenere, one little. Oh yeah, 2 Tenares. Yeah. And then a KTM 950 Adventure. All right, there's us the electric bikes in the back. And then we got some vintage bikes here. Alright, these guys are 800s. Alright, and then I guess these are like novices or something. Oh yeah, 150R. That's my nemesis bike right there. Always beat me in the races. A bunch of KTM bikes. Oh, I think this is the Diva class. That's what it is. I think these are the female racers. Alright, there you go. And then this is everybody else in front of us. So the red plates are riding the red loop. It's going to be a shortened, easier loop than everybody else. Okay?